All right, today we're tackling one of the most essential tools in any project manager's toolkit. It's called the work breakdown structure, or as you'll almost always hear it, the WBS.
You know that feeling, right? You're looking at this huge project, maybe it's a new product launch or a big event, and you just think, where do I even start? It can feel totally paralyzing. Well, it turns out there's a really smart way to deal with that chaos.
And this is it, the work breakdown structure. The idea behind it is actually pretty simple, but it's incredibly powerful. You take the entire project, the whole thing, and you just break it down into smaller and smaller pieces. It's how you turn a giant, scary mountain of a project into a series of small, manageable hills you can actually climb.
So let's really get into what a WBS is. The whole magic behind it comes down to one word: decomposition.
It's exactly what it sounds like. You start with your final goal, your end result, and you just systematically break it down into smaller and smaller chunks of work. To really see how this works, we're going to walk through a simple 3-level example together.
Look, theory is one thing, but the best way to get a feel for a WBS is to actually see one in action. So let's imagine our project is to create and run a communications training workshop.
Okay, here's level 1. This is the very top, the big picture. It's the entire project in a single line. Implement communications training workshop. Think of this as the main trunk of our project tree. Everything else is going to branch off from here.
Now we're going to zoom in a little bit to the next level of detail. We take that main project, that trunk, and we break it down into its major phases or key deliverables. These are like the big main branches coming off the trunk.
So for our workshop, the work pretty logically falls into 3 big buckets. First, you've got plan the course. That makes sense. Then you have implement course. That's actually doing it. And finally, you've got follow-up activities. See the flow? You plan it, you do it, and then you review it.
Let's go one level deeper, to level 3. This is where we get into the real nitty-gritty. We're going to take each of those phases from level 2 and break them down even more into specific, actionable tasks. These are what we call work packages. If we're sticking with our tree analogy, these are the leaves.
So if we take that first phase, plan the course, look what happens. We now have concrete tasks, actual work packages that someone can be assigned to. Things like define training objectives, manage logistics, and prepare course materials. And notice that numbering system. Each task gets its own unique code, like 1.1. That becomes super important for tracking everything.
And we do the exact same thing for the implementation phase. Tasks like doing a course walkthrough and distributing the materials are now totally clear. This isn't just some messy to-do list. It's a really comprehensive breakdown of every single thing that needs to happen to get this part of the project done right.
And finally, the follow-up phase. This is so important because the project isn't really over just because the class ended, right? We've still got to analyze the feedback, update the materials, and figure out what's next. Having this level of detail makes sure that nothing gets forgotten in the rush at the end.
So about that numbering, the 1.0, that breaks into 1.1, which then breaks into 1.1.1. That system actually has a name. It's called the Code of Account Identifier. Just think of it like a unique address for every single task in the project. It makes it really easy for everyone on the team to know exactly what piece of work they're talking about, which is a lifesaver for tracking progress, time, and money. Okay, so we've built out our WBS. We went from one huge idea all the way down to a detailed list of individual tasks. Now let's zoom back out and talk about why this whole exercise is so incredibly important. So what's the big payoff? Well, a WBS isn't just a fancy organizational chart. It's literally the foundation for the big 3 of project management: your scope, your schedule, and your budget. Seriously, all of your planning flows from this breakdown. If you try to plan without it, you're basically just guessing.
The benefits are just huge. First, you get a complete view of all the work that needs to be done. Nothing gets missed, nothing falls through the cracks. It makes it super easy to assign responsibilities, but maybe most importantly, it defines the boundaries of your project. It's your #1 weapon against something called scope creep. That thing where little extra tasks keep getting added on until your project is late and way over budget.
At the end of the day, the work breakdown structure is a tool for bringing clarity. It takes that massive, overwhelming goal and turns it into a clear, step-by-step roadmap. It creates order out of chaos. So I guess the only question left is, what big project are you going to break down first?